Hi, my name's Bruce. I hope you're great. Welcome to my channel. All right. Bienvenue. The topic. The topic right now, it's going to be, for a moment, electric cars. The reason why is because Canada is announcing provisions to have all electric cars, new car purchases, be electric by 2035. So it's 12 years, 11 years, 12 years. It's a few years, more than a decade from today. And there's a couple of questions that have arisen. Actually, no questions, but yesterday I was watching briefly on the news, and they were interviewing a guy. The gentleman was the president of the Automotive Parts Manufacturers Association in Canada, and his name, I think, was Flavio Vulpe. And the interviewers on the local channel began. They said, "Well, about this, is this going to happen? What are the chances? Is it possible to have all electric cars, all vehicles be not vehicles, but all private new car purchases be electric by 2035?" That guy, right out of the gate, he said no. Now, let's talk about that. Why? Why did he say that? Well, this gentleman represents the automotive parts manufacturers. Their customers are legacy automotive makers, and they are, by definition, they're legacy firms. I don't know all the names of all the automotive parts manufacturers, but in my lifetime, I have actually worked for several of them. And I have been to automotive parts manufacturers associations, meetings and breakfasts and stuff like this. And just they want to preserve the status quo. That's their thing. They want to sell parts. What do they sell? They sell things like seat rails. They sell seats. They sell chair rails. What are chair rails? The things that the seats slide on in the car. They sell certain insulation components. They might sell glass. They might sell windows. They might sell trim. They sell things that the OEMs, the original equipment manufacturers, use to assemble automobiles. And noted in this guy's talk, he didn't mention Tesla because Tesla really probably doesn't buy anything at all from the automotive parts manufacturers. But the question was, in 10 years, is it likely? Is it possible? Can we do it? Can we have all new vehicle passenger purchases in Canada be electric? The short answer is, the real answer is absolutely, without a molecule of hesitation, for sure. It's not even a question. Now, some examples are that right now, in the areas of Canada where it has the greatest acceptance of electric vehicles, which are the provinces of British Columbia and Quebec, I think right now it's greater than 25% of new car vehicles sold are electric. All right. And that represents a great swath of the population. If you happen to be in Ontario, which is Canada's most populous province, and if you're in the city of Toronto, which is Canada's most populous city, that's where lots and lots of people are, and you stand on the street or you drive down the road, you're going to notice an awful lot of electric vehicles. That's a lot of electric vehicles in spite of Ontario not having any incentives. There's no carrots and there's no sticks to electric vehicles here. All there is people buy them because they're good. People buy them because they want them. And then the thing about charging. Okay, so this gentleman, he said the charging is going to be a problem, blah, blah, blah. Well, it's not. It's not a problem now. You can drive anywhere in Canada and charge your car quite comfortably. In the provinces that have the highest adoption of electric vehicles, they have the most charging for sure. Quebec is the leading region in North America for electric vehicle infrastructure and charging by a long shot. I welcome you to look at some of my other vehicles about that. This is one of these things. It's like trying to explain toothpaste to somebody. Is it a good idea to brush your teeth? Who's going to say it's not a good idea to brush your teeth? It's the same thing with electric cars. Like, it's It's just the way it is. My heart kind of goes out to people that purchase a car and it's not electric, because they're signing themselves up for years of gas, years of oil changes, years of brake maintenance, years of all sorts of various maintenance phenomena and things that are going to cost them a lot of money if they take it to the dealer, or if they don't take it to the dealer, it's going to cost a lot of money. Whereas electric cars, really, you buy it and it goes. It's that simple. I mean, things break. I mean, something could be broken, which is different from having a real problem, but that overwhelmingly is not the case. When I say overwhelmingly, I mean, you just don't have to worry about it. That's it. And, you know, I think a lot lately about that band I mentioned, Les Cowboys Fringants or Fringant. I'm not one to correct people's pronunciation, and nor am I the world's greatest pronouncer. But this great song, it says, you know, in spite of, okay, in spite of all this stuff, we're going to live our lives and we're going to be happy. We're going to enjoy it. That's it. And the song, it's this emblem of optimism. So it says, and optimism is really, really good. So the song ICI Bas, it says, you know, as long as my eyes open, as long as my feet will move, as long as my eyes open, I'm going to look to the horizon like a fool with optimism. I'm going to look to the future and I'm going to see opportunity and chance and greatness. And as long as my feet move, I'm going to walk forward. We're going to go forward. And forward in this context is electrification, because this climate thing is a real deal. Okay, that's no question. Right? That's a more than a legitimate concern. It's a clear and present threat to our way of life. And the you know, to use some fancier words, it's the anthropogenic emissions, the greenhouse gases that are exacerbating, magnifying all these dramatic weather events and fires that are burning Canada we have a course of action to ameliorate the situation, and we must follow it. In short, electrify everything. Okay, that's it. Electrify everything. All right. Okay. I hope you're really good. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Festivus. Happy Hanukkah. Just even though we're living in difficult times, and some of us are having some very difficult times, let's round the corner a little bit. Breathe in for a moment and allow ourselves license to be happy. You know, it's malgré ça, malgré cette, tout est possible. In spite of this, in spite of that, everything is possible. Okay, that's it. My name's Bruce. This is my channel. Thank you for watching. I get it. This video, this is possibly, I'm having a contest with myself for the least production valued video on ever. But thank you for watching, and I hope that I hope that you would enjoy time, and I hope you can enjoy time with your family. And that's it. And there you go. All right. Thank you very much.